Looking for things to do in Seoul, South Korea? We've got you covered. From the famous areas to check out, the amazingly delicious food, the intriguing markets, and of course, the nightlife. There is so much to do in this wonderful city, and we're going to be your guides through this tour of Seoul.
Welcome to Ikseondong.
One thing I found about Ikseondong is, unlike the other Hanok village, the Bukchon one, instead of seeing people roaming around in their hanboks everywhere, they're roaming around in their like 1930s kind of old school outfits, and it really gives it a very different vibe. It's really very fun.
At the moment I was so crazy about floral dresses. All my clothes I brought to Australia were literally all floral dresses. But nowadays, I don't know. I mean, I still find them good. So good. But these flowers are really colorful.
They're so beautiful, aren't they?
Yeah.
All of them. Those little cute ones too. So we've gone in line for these purple looking ice creams. I'm wondering what would the flavour be for these purple ones?
I don't know, I'm curious.
It looks very delicious, and seriously, everyone is walking around with them. So I'm like, sometimes you got to join the crowd, especially.
I'm guessing blueberry.
Maybe.
It calls purple berry.
Oh, is it? Well, maybe it is. Oh, we got it. We got the ice cream. Looks so pretty and beautiful, doesn't it?
So pretty.
It's a shame to ruin it.
Yeah, no, I can't ruin it.
Don't ruin it. Just. How's the ice cream?
Looks completely blueberry. Not at all. In fact, it's more like vanilla.
Yeah, it's like just purple coloured vanilla. They tricked us, but it's good. I much prefer it.
It tastes like milk tea a bit. What do you think?
Bit.
Taro milk tea.
Maybe.
Taro milk tea.
There's an arcade just behind me now, so now it's time to play some games and check out this cute little arcade right here, just down this alleyway. Oh, first game is the one I want to play, Mario. Oh, there's Mario.
So, if you go over 960, then they're gonna give us a toy.
Oh, you gotta do it.
Yeah.
Can you do it?
Bring it on. Bring it.
$4.99.
Oh, so the first one is 6.59, second 6.54, and my record is 4.99.
So when you're in this area, you got to do the arcade. It's super fun. Just look at all. Everyone's just having fun here. It's awesome.
The retro arcade game.
Yeah, retro. So we're now waiting in line. What can only be described as like a toast bar kind of thing. It almost looks like it's run.
Cafe.
Yeah, but it's not really a cafe. It doesn't have the vibe of a cafe. It's got the vibe of a bar. It's the vibe that I get because they take their toasts very seriously here, I think. So I'm really intrigued to see what it's going to taste like.
The vibe I get is yummy toast.
Let's see what it's like. I love the design of just simple. It makes me want to eat this bread big time. Let's check it out. Okay, so we got our bread, and it looks a lot more epic than I thought it was going to look. Looks amazing. So it really looks a lot like French toast, really. Very fancy French toast. And we've got our milk. It's so cute. Alright, this looks pretty cool. This looks a lot more fancy than I thought it was going to be. Oh wow, that's the red bean. This is the butter. Don't kill the butter, please. Jeez, you're putting a lot of stuff on just that one piece.
And butter. This is called and butter. Delicious. It's amazing. I'm gonna make one for you.
Cool. Alright, red bean, delicious butter.
It's so soft!
It's better than I expected, to be honest. It kind of wowed me a little bit. I'm in a state of toast shock right now. It's just so yummy. It's super soft. It's nice and warm. It's got the icing sugar. The butter is creamy. Special butter, not just your regular run-of-the-mill butter. This is the special stuff. And the red bean, it's just, you've got to come here when you're in Ikseondong. It's a must. Amazing.
At the moment it's daytime. What you could do is take away a cup of coffee, draw around this part and, like give the picture. But at night it's got a different charm. You must come here at night too.
What I love about Cheonggyecheon is this canal that runs all the way through it. It's so great to just grab a drink or something from the convenience store, kimbap or something, just sit down here. They've got like just areas where you can just sit down, relax, take in these kind of views, and it's literally in between all these massive high-rise buildings. We are now taking a stroll along I don't know what you'd even call it, a canal? River? Not quite a river, maybe let's call it a canal. And it's just really pretty. You've got greenery all around. It's really lovely on a nice warm day. I really like this section. It's action-packed. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of, it's like a mini waterfall. Be careful, it's a bit slippery. That's what's behind me right now. That's down there below. It's really cool. It's like being back to nature in the middle of the city. So many spots to just take a rest and relax here in the bridge. A lot of people tend to go underneath the bridge, especially on, I guess, warmer days, get out of the sun, and you'll see a lot of people just chilling out.
So, do you want budae? Budae.
Yes, that's my favorite. That's might become my new favorite meal, guys. Budae.
It's a classic.
You have to try
This
it.
meal was developed during I think the wartime, when all the American army came down and they left all the ham and beans and bacon, these sort of things, and Koreans started cooking with them.
That's interesting. So you'll notice the rice always comes in these little,
Yes, that's,
little, I don't know, what do you call it, little bowls.
yeah, that's very traditional.
What have you got?
I grabbed some additional things. I grabbed some odeng soup,
Oh,
fish cake soup, I think, I'm not sure, and these aprons.
pour it over the rice.
Oh, I love budae.
I love it. It's one of my favorite things. I just want to grab a few more ingredients here. And the great thing is that your food never stays cold, never gets cold because you can control it. It's just a flavor bomb. That's what I love about budae jjigae. There's so many elements to it. When in Korea, it is a must try. We're now on our way to Seonyudo Park, which is a really interesting place actually, and we've spotted these ducks here. I think we're getting on them. Let's see, I'm not too sure. Okay, suddenly it looks like we're going on a boat. So we're going to catch this to get on. I might put this away because I do fear I'm going to drop it.
Do you wanna
paddle?
drive? Yeah, pedal.
Okay, I'll pedal. Oh. Okay, so me and my brother-in-law are going to be pedaling there. Oh, and we're off suddenly. And I'll just show you our view here. So Seonyudo Park is an interesting park because it actually used to be a water treatment plant. They transformed it in 2002 and now it's a park. So I'm really interested to see, and that's one great thing about Korea. They're really good at transforming unused spaces. And you'll see that a lot in our videos here in Seoul. We're crossing over the bridge now. I'm just finishing off my ice cream. So you can get like a bit of supplies beforehand where there's a convenience store just before you go over the bridge. That's really handy. I got my ice cream and now we're heading to the park and I'm really wondering what it's going to be like. Seonyudo Park is just a great relaxing place just to wander around, walk amongst the beautiful trees in the sun. You can just wander around the whole thing. And the best thing about it, it's absolutely free. And it's always good to have a free thing to do in a new, fun, vibrant city. And that's what Seonyudo is. It's a great free thing to do here in Seoul. You'll also see so many people having picnics here. They really bring quite a setup. So if you're thinking of a place for a picnic, this is a really good place for it.
We got off at Cheonggyecheon station just because we want to visit a restaurant that is old school and it's quite close to the town we are trying to go, which is called Ujiro. So it's actually on the way, but Cheonggyecheon is definitely a worth to visit because this place is known for movie scenes.
So this restaurant we're going to here is a good place to go because it was popular back more in the old days in Korea, but it's made popular again thanks to the whole retro movement, which is pretty big right now in Korea. And because of that, these kind of places are getting popular again. So we're going to check out what it's all about. So here, this is how the more old school restaurants can be set up with this little table, and you kind of just cross your legs there, sit down like that with the mat. Here is the bachan. Banchan. Okay, so we've got sundae.
머릿고기.
So it's different types of meat. What's this one here?
That's liver.
Liver.
It's like a pate.
Sundae is not my cup of tea, but this one probably been my favourite sundae.
This is a nice one, I like it. I'm not really sure if it is complimentary or it comes with a dish that I ordered, which is called 머릿고기. And
Is it really spicy?
with rice. No, it's not really spicy. That's the thing. Korean food, it looks very spicy. It looks really red and very spicy, but actually it's not. And I'm sweating.
와이프 치즈 좋아하냐?
It's simple. And they have really good sundae.
So the thing about this market, like a lot of markets, they're not just good for the wholesale and actually buying your fruit and veg and all that kind of thing. Really good for taste testing. There's a lot of snacks stores, little like bread stalls or fried chicken, just whatever you want. There's kimchi dishes, just everything in this market, and it's a great way to try some Korean food, but also even more than that, traditional Korean food, because there's a lot of traditional Korean snacks as well too. So much to try here in Mangwon. So in Korea, if you're going to a supermarket and you're looking for fruit and veg, it can be quite expensive. In fact, fruit, you're looking at like ridiculous amount of money sometimes just for one piece of fruit. That's why going to a market can be really important. If you, especially here long term, you want to buy a lot of fruit and veg, you want to be doing a lot of cooking, then definitely head to a market because it will definitely save you a lot of money, especially on fruit. Now in line in a chicken place, and this place seems so popular, the line kind of doubled over itself. So you can also see that it's got English on there too, so no worries to know what it is. White cream, it looks like a carbonara sauce. It's so delicious, so creamy. It's not so much crispy, but the flavour of the sauce is really, really nice.
Spicy one?
It's not spicy at all, so if you can't have spicy food, don't worry about it. There's options here for non-spicy. Oh. Wow. Words can't express, it scares me so much.
Scary.
I just always wonder, who was the first to think, I'm going to eat this? To be honest, I think it's too hot to taste. When it's too hot, stick it in a cup. That's the way to go. So this is hot dog, and it's got like a sweet, maybe a brown sugar, I would say, something like that. Hot dog still goes down. It's one of my favorite Korean street food snacks. And if you're in Korea, I think you're absolutely mad not to try hot dog. It's so delicious. We're on our way to Cheonggyecheon, and why we're going there is because of Hanok village, which is famous for its traditional Korean houses, and they look absolutely fantastic. So when in Seoul, it's one of the most popular places you have to visit. But not just for that too, there's also a lot of art galleries and things like that, and that's why in the station just nearby you can see all this art. They've prepared you for what's to come. Even heading out from the station, we're just being bombarded with artwork all over the subway walls. It's really, really cool, pretty.
Hello, Vespa.
Oh, Rachel's in the house!
I missed you. I've been so busy hanging out with my friends and family, and Nick has been doing my job.
Hopefully I haven't been doing a terrible job, Bear Squad, but I've been trying my hardest.
A lot of people rent Korean traditional outfits called hanbok, and they walk around this town, and I've seen a lot of even foreign people on Instagram, they're doing that.
So here's the first of these kind of traditional Korean houses. They're quite pretty. Wouldn't mind living in one of those.
And the thing is, in this village, you are able to get in them when there are cafes or restaurants, or if you have some permissions, or I think some houses are even open to public. So you'll be able to see inside.
So you actually find a lot of just shops around the area, random shops, cafes, just little things as you walk towards the village. So there's plenty to see and do before you even get there. So you'll see a lot of these kind of things too. Steps, and they always lead to cool little cafes, so definitely go up them. When you ever see them, if you're a bit curious, just go have a look. You never know what you'll find. Just coming up here is another classic cafe Hanok conversion. Just up here. This is the old. This is the new. Side by side. see why there's so many signs here about being quiet for the residents, because you literally have people like us just going through their streets right outside the front door, taking photos and stuff. So I can definitely see why they really campaign for a lot of signs, because I can imagine sometimes it might be a bit too much for them. I find it funny that even these big wooden doors have seen the advancement of technology, and even they are keypad entry as well. We're pretty hungry now, so we had to find a place to eat, and I think we're going to this place.
This is called Cheonggyecheon. How many people have heard of Dakgangjeong? If you like Korea, I guess. But this is like sort of like upgrade version. I would say this takes you to another level. So good. It's like, careful when you eat Korean chilies because they can be very spicy. But I like them anyway. And I can dip my rice into it.
Brilliant.
It's basically like bean soup. They gave me some sort of other.
All of this. And is this thing called, is this what they call, is it Bukchon or something?
Yes, other
This
things
is
are banchan.
Banchan.
Yeah, I think they set all these things up for
My tukatsu.
Korean style tonkatsu. Yeah. And I'm just going for it.
You're going for, you're cooking here.
That's the thing. You have to cook a lot of times in Korean recipes.
You gotta mix, you gotta fry, you gotta stir, you gotta do it all. But you know, it's really good because they give you all the fresh ingredients and then you kind of do it how you want. So I've got this tonkatsu and it's a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be.
Much bigger than I thought.
Yummy. While in this area, you got to stop by the National Museum of Modern Contemporary Art here in Seoul. It's another great free thing to do. Because it was a special time of the year, we actually got into this museum for free. Woo! It's just so lucky. But usually it's 4,001, so still a very cheap option for a museum, I would say. Hi guys, we're at See-Through Cafe and have a look at this for latte art. Incredible.
Cute!
So cute, so intricate, like so little. How on earth do they do that? It's amazing. Oh, it's so sad. I really don't want to break it up by drinking it. Oh. It's great. It's the cream latte, which I've been absolutely loving here in Seoul. There's a very kind of big coffee movement here, and there's a lot of different choices you've got for coffee, but my favourite has been the cream latte. It is, if you're ever in Seoul, you've got to have the cream one. It's amazing, and that's what this one is, and it is amazing.
I'm going to KAKAO Friends now.
It's exciting.
KAKAO Friends.
Who's your favourite?
I don't have any favorite.
Peach, a peach.
A peach?
Isn't it?
Is it?
Or peach. Ryan? Isn't it?
Oh, this is honey.
Honey, is this a new character?
No. It's like they are.
They are honey.
They are.
Bit odd. Oh, look at these pillows.
Oh,
It's massive.
massive.
Oh, is that your favorite? Yeah, probably one of my favorite
So
too.
cute.
Oh, happy too. Bye, Brian. Bye.
Found this lovely place to take Instagram photos, and it's not only us. There are lots of people who are kind of waiting for the opportunities to have the best shots. And you know what makes me think is that how could anyone get any sort of boobs from top?
That's true. Look,
It's incredibly high.
it's impossible. Whoa, look at this line of street food stands. That is impressive. So many. As far as the eye can see. And you'll always see these kind of pictures here, people who have come here to visit. In a lot of celebrities who have come to visit, you always see that in Korean venues. Ooh. Amazing. 감사합니다. Look at that. That looks incredible. I can't wait. But we got to mix it, don't we?
So it's got an egg, kind of half cooked, dakgalbi, made with the rice cake. And this is kimchi and cheese, some seaweed and rice in a bowl. And it's called cup rice.
Kapap.
This is the moment I hate the most. Have to break the egg.
Oh, it's sad.
Sad always.
Are you okay to mix it like that?
Oh, actually, there is a hidden spam.
Oh, it's just got everything. I've got my cup holder. Look at that. I love mixing rice with different ingredients. It's one of my favorite things. It's yum. It really reminds me of kimchi, kimchi fried rice a bit, but just with more ingredients. It's taken me to food heaven. It has.
Maybe double cheese.
Double cheese looks good. What I've realised this is, it's pancake hot dog. That's what it is. And it makes complete sense. I'm very much looking forward to trying. We got free cola. Didn't see that coming. Did you?
I kind of knew that it comes with a Coke, but I wasn't sure. Oh, it's good anyway.
Yeah, how good's that? So anyway, have a look at this. This is the important part that we got to show you.
Oh, okay. Oh, the texture is very soft and I don't know, what is it like?
It's pancake.
No, touch it.
Okay.
Touch it. How do you describe this? Very matte? Matty?
Yeah, I don't know. It almost feels like it doesn't feel like food. Yeah, it's incredible. That looks good. Pancake hot dog. Makes sense, but I've never seen it before.
I like the fact the pancake is quite crispy.
So, I think hot dogs should come with coleslaw more often. I don't know why it doesn't. I love mayonnaise. It's good to have a little veggies in there. It's kind of like it's been formed already. So I think it's been placed in a certain kind of template and cooked like that. I'm going for it. I describe this as going back to your childhood and your favourite day when you were at school. You took school off, you did a Ferris Bueller's Day Off, and that's what this tastes like. That brilliant day you didn't go to school.
And only 2001.
Very cheap, very affordable. Hot dog, pancake. You gotta do it. You gotta do it. You can only do it here in Seoul.
Guess what we ordered? Bingsu, this time.
Bingsu.
Scorching hot outside. We're like, we need to have something icy.
It's buzzing, it's buzzing. Let's go get it. Wow, look at this.
Bingsu.
Looks amazing. Excited?
Yes.
For some reason it just reminds me of Christmas. I don't know, there's something festive about bingsu. It's just It's always very pretty, lovely decoration and stuff. I love those kind of desserts, and the great thing about it is that it's a shared dessert, so it's something that you can just have among friends. You could easily share 4 people. In fact, this is too big, I would say, for 2 people. So
Have it.
I'll still have it. Stop talking and eat it.
Yeah.
Icy cold. It's something that, as an Australian, I never really had before. It's like powder on shaved ice with all these other like exotic ingredients like rice cake and stuff like that. It's so unique, but it all goes well so beautiful.
Too late now to turn around and back again. I made my bed.
Today we're gonna do Han River date. It's called Hangang date. So what you do is borrow a tent and a mat for the park near Han River, and then we're gonna eat Korean instant noodles.
Good thing is that you don't need to have all your picnic stuff and be taking it with you, as you can't really when you're traveling in another city. But here we're going to show you exactly how you can rent one out, and you can have the best deluxe little camping picnic spot here in Seoul along the Han River. Excited?
You love it?
I love it. It's brilliant.
It's cute.
That's a good idea.
I'm no good at being good, but I never said I was. You call my bluff, I won't pick up, I let it ring.
This is amazing. When I was walking down, I had the noodles in my hand, and a Korean couple passed by and they were like, "맛있겠다." So, which pretty much means that it looks really yummy. And let's see if they're alright.
Have it with the kimchi.
Nice and hot and spicy. But then with the coldness of the kimchi, I've got my delicious Korean beer. What more do you want? Did you see how easy that is? We had no equipment with us, and look at our setup now. Living a life in camping luxury along the Han River with our beer, our ramen noodles, our fried chicken, our kimchi. Amazing. Absolutely amazing.
And I'm sorry I'm not perfect, but I knew that I wouldn't be. I guess it's for the best, you know the worst in me.
He is so cute, so fluffy. Oh, hello. He wants to get into our bag.
Oh no.
He smelled something.
Something funny.
Smelled bulgogi, maybe? Maybe I dropped some kimchi on there. Oh, he wants to go past. We're here at the Shiba Cafe. Rachel's already addicted to taking photos of the dog.
They're so cute.
They're so unbelievably cute. It's just crazy. They're a bit sleepy.
They're friends.
They're best friends, actually.
Oh.
They're sleepy. There's photos of them all up in the place too. Just makes it extra cute just to see them all up. It's like the whole place is dedicated to them.
The thing I like about them is that they have different colors.
They're all
Black,
different.
white, brown.
Yeah, they're all different and cute in their own cute way. Let's now head to the shopping mecca that is Myeongdong. Myeongdong is a well-known area in Seoul. The main reason for that is shopping. It's the go-to place for all things fashion and beauty. Whatever you're looking for, it's a safe bet that you can find it here. Its streets are filled with famous designer stores, but that's not all you'll find here. There's also an endless amount of cafes and restaurants and food stalls lining up the streets. The street food is scattered all throughout the area, and there is pretty much every kind of street food you could imagine. So whatever your taste buds are telling you, you can be sure to satisfy your hunger needs here in Myeongdong. Can you notice the glow that's around me? It's the glow of the hologram cafe. And I've got my lovely coffee here. The cutest little sugar bowl you've ever seen. And Rachel's Americano. And so far I see it's a good place for filtered photos. If you're very good at close-up kind of photos, maybe portrait photography, that kind of thing, I reckon you can get some pretty interesting shots here. So we got mekju and soju, and with that we can create the ideal combo, which is called somek. Okay, how do we do it? Oh, we got a friend who wants some somek. Do you want somek? Huh? You want somek? Oh, you're very feisty. Hey!
Hey.
Okay. So yeah, anju always comes with some alcohol. So hold this.
And then you just
Oh, do you dunk it?
dunk it sometimes.
Really? That's like a Jager bomb. So this is called somek, and it's literally soju with mekju, hence somek. And it's a bit like a Jager bomb. Ooh, double the alcohol. Dangerous.
Almost half alive octopus.
Is it still moving a bit?
It's fainted.
I always feel these kind of supermarkets, like seafood, it's a bit like coming to an aquarium, really.
It is.
It's an aquarium, but an aquarium with a sad ending.
Look at this one.
This guy's loving that little fountain he's got going there.
Table.
Ah, that's like what people know as the penis fish.
They call it like peanut fish.
I've heard it's late night food in Korea, like late night culture food.
So she's making pae right now, which is kind of like Korean sashimi. So you can taste some fish straight away.
And that's the end product. 대박. There is so much going on here. To be honest, when Rachel said we're going to a fish market, I was like, meh, not really my kind of thing. But it's quite exciting. I don't know why, it just kind of is.
People handling fishes so well.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
they're so skillful.
They are. They're very good. They're very quick. They have no fear. If I was even near those crab tanks that are just massive, full of all these crabs, I just can't deal. I can't deal with it. It's
Yeah.
too scary. Before having sundae, of course, you got to put on your lovely little. What's this called? Oh yeah. Your lovely little apron. Character up there.
Oh,
Didn't even notice that
that's
before.
a character too.
Oh, that's true. Look, the houses have characters on them. Oh, I love this retro one. Look at the cute characters. It's everywhere, all over this town. So we've got to take our shoes off first. Oh, it's so low. Oh, look at these seats. Wow. There's so much going on.
You're a giant.
I feel like I'm a giant in this place.
You're too big.
I'm too big for this cafe. Where's Rachel going? You look like massive too, like a giant in this little cafe.
So you just
Hug at night when you've got no one else to hug. Meanwhile, we got our drinks here, and I noticed that it comes with these cute coasters. I'm gonna have the bee and you can have this one.
Oh. God.
There's your iced. Is this Americano?
Hazelnut Americano.
Oh.
Very affordable here. It was like 3,500 won. And that's quite cheap, I think.
Yeah, for Korea standards. Mine was, I think, 4,500 maybe. And again, especially for the size, very, very good.
In Korea, they used to have these sort of shops that are like manga shops, and they are exactly the same as blockbuster shops. And you can borrow mangas and DVDs, and I used to borrow like about 10 of them. And I'm a slow reader, so I can read one manga for an hour, and I used to spend 10 hours by reading mangas. You pretend reading them?
I'm looking at the illustrations. I can phonetically kind of read Hangul, but then I don't know what it says. So I can pronounce it a little bit. No idea what it says, but a good way to learn Korean, I think. Oh, I love all the Lego characters. Look at all the Simpsons.
This cafe itself is so adorable. You cannot resist taking pictures. And when you take pictures, make sure to post them on your Instagram because you can get this magnet.
Look at that, free souvenir. This place is amazing, absolutely endless amounts of meat just constantly coming onto the grill. It's just endless, amazing.
There is always plenty of places to do some shopping in Seoul. South Koreans love their fashion, so you'll see heaps and heaps of stores selling clothes. And the great thing about Seoul is that even when the sun goes down, the shops stay open until really late.